Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to Lazy Sundays. And today, we have something quite different. We have Facecam, as you can see. Now, I've shown my face a couple times on the channel, but I've never done it properly like this. I've done it a couple times. I think I did some Five Nights at Freddy's. A couple times with a really shitty old webcam I found in the loft from years ago. And I did one once. I used my phone and I set that up and then synced it afterwards, but it was just too much hassle to do, so I never really bothered. With my birthday coming up, I thought, you know what, I'll ask for a decent webcam, and I got one. I've got a Logitech C920, I believe it's called, or is it C290? It's basically like the 1080p Logitech one. If you type in Logitech webcam, it'll be like one of the first ones that comes up. But that's one I've got. So my plan is basically to do face cam on the majority of stuff. Some stuff won't necessarily warrant it. This sort of thing warrants it because it's a kind of chatty thing, and especially when I do like live com stuff, it'll be good. Mass Effect playthrough, I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to do it on that. I don't know. I might try it for an episode or two and see how it works out. Again, some things it just won't work so well with. But yeah, Lazy Sundays, like opinion pieces, that kind of thing. Certainly stuff where it's kind of reaction stuff to stuff like that. You know, jumpy games, maybe some horror games, a bit like Five Nights. Maybe we'll do some of them. I'm thinking of playing through Stanley Parable, because I haven't played through that before ever. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. Mate recommended me playing that, especially webcam. I thought would be pretty good. And also then just any multiplayer stuff I do. And certainly Destiny, I'm planning on doing some Destiny. I'm actually going to be, hopefully, and this is me planning ahead, I'm recording this on Friday, I'm planning ahead, hopefully, to on Monday, so that's tomorrow if you're watching this on Sunday, do some like Crucible in Destiny, like live streaming basically. So I'm going to be live streaming, either on Twitch or YouTube. I will make my mind up, but you'll see it if you're on, you'll see it on here on YouTube anyway. If not, I'll do a little announcement video to it on my Twitch. But I'm just going to play some Crucible, maybe do some strikes and that, just to kind of just do some live streaming in Destiny with the webcam, which would be pretty cool and different. And then the actual Rise of Iron DLC itself, I'm going to play through all the story with a webcam, which would be pretty cool to play through that. And then if I do any co-op stuff with strikes and that, I will do that maybe with webcam as well. Raid, I'm still not sure. I'm hoping to maybe record some of the raid at least, because it depends on how soon I get a team together. And exactly that, make mine knows people, so we might be doing it. It depends if I'm high enough light by then. I don't know. I mean, I think the cap, like entry level, is 360 light, and considering I think I'm like 333, I think, on my Warlock right now. So that's what I am right now, and so most people 335 if they got max light at the moment. So it doesn't seem that too much of a jump to get to 360, considering the DLC is going to be dropping higher light gear. Common anyway, like greens and blues I think are going to be dropping at higher like they did with Taken King. Then I can't see it being too much of a difficulty to be ready for raid on the Friday. So hopefully maybe over the weekend I might be doing raid, in which case next sort of week after next week, so not this week coming, the following week, there might be some raid footage. I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Also, you might notice it's really weird. I kind of feel like I'm staring into your soul, looking at you like this. But when I see myself, it's down there. So it's really weird to kind of look up and down like that. It's really weird. But yeah, so Destiny raid footage should hopefully be next week. This week coming will be like the story and strikes and just the new areas and stuff like that. With and without people, depending when people are on. But certainly with some face cam, I'm going to hook my PS4 up here in my room. This is my bedroom, by the way. This is where I record my PC stuff. My PS4's downstairs, basically directly below this room in the living room, where I got the bigger TV, which is where I play PS4 most of the time. However, my PC's up here, so for recording, I used to be able to do it with my laptop, and I used to take my laptop downstairs and hook it up, and fucking wires everywhere in the living room. It was a pain in the arse. It was really annoying. But now I'm just going to bring the PS4 up here, because the laptop's shitty, it's getting really old, it gets frame rate issues, you get corrupted videos and you lose stuff, so it's a pain in the arse really. So I'm going to be I'm going to just bring the PS4 up here. I did that for No Man's Sky, actually. Set it all up here on PC where I can stream nicely, record nicely, all perfect without any issues. So yeah, Destiny, Rise of Iron, basically the next week will be the main focus. Mass Effect might continue weaving in and out, or I might just hold off Mass Effect while Destiny holds on we'll see. Mass Effect's continuing. I'm not stopping Mass Effect, but I might just hold off it for the week of, or however many days it takes me to get through like the story, the Destiny, because I want to put that on the channel, because I love Destiny. I've said it before. I would probably say one of my biggest franchises right now that I'm super into is Destiny. You know, I love Destiny so much. I think it's probably the big game of this generation that is going to tie me over and keep me going, you know. Last gen, I suppose it was Mass Effect in a way, was my game. But things are changing, you know. Everyone has like that game which they love and play a lot. And I've got some friends who play Overwatch a lot. People who play WoW a lot. I've got people on PlayStation, a couple of people play Warframe a lot. And I do like Warframe, but some people play Warframe a lot. One guy plays Elder Scrolls Online. You know who you are if you're watching this. He plays that to death because he loves it, and he's got, you know, so many good characters on it, and so, you know, so many good builds on it, and such good gear. That's kind of my same thing with Destiny. Destiny's my thing. I love playing it a lot. I'm really looking forward to Rise of Iron and playing through that. You know, the new story areas, new weapons to get, gear. You know, the raid's gonna be bloody good. New Crucible maps, because I do like Crucible. I do think Crucible is kind of, it's Halo multiplayer. It brings back to that, being Bungie. You know, they know how to do multiplayer, but they bring their own take on it. And it's kind of, it was a hero shooter before hero shooters really took off, kind of, because when you had Dota and stuff like that, you know, those sort of hero-based games, but like a MOBA type things with abilities and stuff like that. But Overwatch was kind of the one which really took that idea and made it an FPS kind of multiplayer thing. Whereas Destiny was doing it a few years before Overwatch even came out. You know, the idea of supers and that, and different classes with their own abilities and stuff like that in multiplayer is quite cool. But I do like that a lot. Like I say, I'm kind of looking forward to new maps. Be good. Yeah, I always like Crucible. Like I said, I will be streaming some of that on Monday for a bit. I would call myself a just above average Crucible player. I'm not like amazing. I can't really snipe, but I would call myself like an above average player. Like I could probably, you know, I can handle myself in a fight. But having said that, we all have bad streaks sometimes, and sometimes I just have bad streaks, and I probably will have a lot of bad streaks on stream. So if you're watching at the time and you want to be maybe with me, yeah, let me know in chat at the time, and we can always join up in via Teams. Be good. So yeah, that'll be happening Monday. And then, like I said, on during the week will just be more Destiny going on, and then back to Mass Effect after that. This has kind of been like a channel update in a sort of lazy Sundays. It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of, I wanted to kind of shove the camera, just do something new. Like I said, camera will be showing up a lot now. But yeah, this is some Rumble gameplay, by the way. I thought I'd just quickly talk about it. This is Rumble play in, I forgot the bloody name, Rocket League. I couldn't remember what it was very called then. Yeah, Rocket League Rumble. It's a really cool mode, basically. You get these power-ups, which you don't have to pick up. You just get them every 10 seconds. You get a new power-up, and you use it, and you have to wait 10 seconds, and another one shows up. And there's loads of different ones. There is, what is there? There's like a boot, so you can kick other players, so you can kick them out of the way if they're coming towards you. There's like a boxing glove, so you can physically punch the ball, give it a massive kick. Like sometimes it can be basically down the other end, and you can just completely knock it across the field, even into the goal. There's that. There's one where you can like switch with an enemy player, which is really cool. Like you literally kind of look at them and you tap it, and you kind of switch around. It's pretty cool. And you kind of go whoop like that, and you're in their place. So if they're basically about to score a goal, you can just switch them and then knock the ball off course, which is pretty cool. Or if you could sometimes do it, and it's quite funny, you can basically be going for a goal, and it's basically about to go in. Someone might switch with you unintentionally, and then hit the ball in and get an own goal, which is quite funny as well. There is that. There's this one, spikes. Basically, spikes come out like your car, like, and then the ball will stick to you, and you can just drive it into the goal. Basically, it's pretty funny. There's one where you fire like a plunger thing with a rope, and it like sucks the ball towards you, and you pull it towards you. There's a magnet to pull it towards you. There's like a grappling hook which pulls you towards the ball. There's some crazy stuff, and as I say, you've probably seen some of it in the gameplay. There's some real crazy stuff's happened to where basically I've kind of like pulled the ball and it's slingshot around me into the goal behind me by accident, and I've switched with people by accident and knocked the ball in. It's crazy, it's fun. Me and Ryan, Serious Ninja, you've seen the gameplay probably a couple of times. We're having an absolute blast on it, and you're really fucking proper like, wow, some of the stuff we were doing was just crazy. Really fun mode. Rocket League's one of those games which kind of just is like those, like Minecraft in a way, kind of just came by surprise. Everyone loves it, and they just make improvements over time, and every improvement, you know, is good, and they keep making the game better and better. You know, they've added in so many new fucking hats and skins and paint jobs and stuff, and like you can sell, like you can combine duplicates to get new rarer ones. There's a crate system which I don't like. I don't know why every game insists on this now, where you have to buy the keys to unlock crates to get stuff. So really, another game doing that. Going to lead to Rocket League, cslotto.com eventually. But yeah, it's really fun mode, a really fun mode. I'm going to try and actually do some gameplay when I have the Elgato set up here. I might live stream some of that sometime. It'd be pretty cool with like a full team. Yeah, really fun. Decent, you know, fun mode. Really adds something new. It's got Rocket League. Rocket League is a game I kind of go and come back to every now and then, and that really adds something to it. So yeah, I'm definitely been playing that quite a bit. So that's kind of the end of the video then. Okay, again, it was kind of a lazy Sundays cross with a channel update kind of halfway through the month, sort of showing off some new a new camera and stuff like that. I've been playing Uncharted 4 as well. I'm absolutely loving that. Really good game. Really lived up to the hype in my opinion. Some people might not say that, but I'm personally loving it so far. Just everything about it. The graphics are amazing. Story seems to be good so far. Just the, you know, the interactions between Nate and Sam when you're playing, you know, going through the bits, you know, the conversations between, just the, you know, the interaction between the characters is so well done. Just the way it does things, and the combat's probably one of the best. You know, it's much improved on Uncharted 1, 2 and 3, definitely. Massive improvement in combat. It actually feels fun, the combat, not kind of a hindrance. Uncharted combat was kind of always okay, but never great, whereas now it's like, yeah, it's really fun. You enjoy combat encounters. They're not tedious, they're actually fun, and they're not too long. Like, you get little encounters every now and then as you go through areas, rather than kind of big long battles which just take forever to get through and just get annoying through kind of clunky combat. There is also the ability to have like an easy targeting mode if you want to, if you just care about the story, which is quite cool. So you can just kind of blast through your enemies quickly. You just kind of lock onto them and kill them quite quickly without having to worry about aiming. So that's there for people if they want that. Again, they kind of appealing to people who just want to play through a story and don't necessarily want to worry too much about combat. And the same with puzzles. But there was one puzzle, and I admit in the end I took the option basically to skip the puzzle. Basically, if it feels you're taking too long on a puzzle, it doesn't skip it for you. It comes up the option, do you want to skip this puzzle? And then basically it just kind of, the solution just does itself, and then you just kind of move on. There was one puzzle, I'm sure if you know the game you know which one. It's like these crosses, and you have to get a bucket up the top, and you have to get these crosses in the right order and these light beam things, and then you can put your hand in this thing to open the door. I knew the solution, I just couldn't get the crosses in the right place. I had the bucket in the right place, and I had one of the crosses in the right place. The other two I just couldn't get through the right, you know, because every time you move one thing, it moves something else. To the end, I just took the option to skip it. But I was basically at the end, I knew exactly what I had to do. It was just how to do it, you know. So yeah, but it's nice to give you that option, and like the story's really good. Like I say, it's really nice build up. It doesn't go too fast. They're just telling a really good story. Like the way you tell a film, basically, you know. But yeah, I'm loving Uncharted 4, Destiny soon. This has been Rumble in Rocket League, and this is my new webcam, guys. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this. I'd be mug, unfortunately, and maybe some more live action stuff with it as well. Maybe might do some card games and stuff. I might record it sometime with other people, and maybe D&D. We've done D&D a couple of times. Now I've got this camera, and it's pretty decent. We could do some recordings with that as well, which would be pretty cool. So anyway, I've been Commander Josh. This has been quite a rambling video. It's been very hard for me to maintain eye contact with a camera without wanting to look down at myself. I've done it a couple of times, doing it now. It's really weird actually not to kind of look at yourself on the video, on the preview, to just kind of talk to a camera for that length of time. It's quite weird, and it will take some getting used to. I won't be doing it all the time, obviously. When I'm doing games, I'll be looking at the game anyway. But anyway, enough talking from me. I've been Commander Josh. This has been Lazy Sundays, something quite different this week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.